1983 Seabird Island Pier.
I actually came back to when I was 23.
My head, it hurts so bad. Feels like it is about to explode.
As long as I face the ocean, it is like a panoramic radar switches on in my mind. Under the bridge pier, 100 meters out, 2 mud crabs are fighting over rotting meat.
Even the little shrimp hiding in an underwater cave, I can sense it.
In the deep water reefs, there is a fat 8-pound grouper too. Not only did heaven give me a second chance, it also handed me a rock-solid job that let me see through the sea. First things first, I need to get home fast.
I remember in my last life, something big was about to go down.
Yo, isn't this the He family successful?
Eldest son, coming back empty-handed, slinking home like a stray dog. I'm talking to you. You deaf or what? What are you staring at? Did I say anything wrong? Your old man, that dead bastard, got taken by the Dragon King half a year ago. Not even a bone floated back up. Your mother with that sickness, she's got 1 foot in the grave. And those 2 little bastards, your siblings, scavenging rotten fish and dead shrimp off the beach every day. They're practically skin and bones from hunger.
What the hell can you, Cha Sheng, do coming back now?
Collect their corpses vetted.
Old man, he held us through this time. His dad never came back from sea. The backbone of the family is completely gone.
No kidding. I heard his mom dropped wine and is coughing up blood and about to go. The 2 little ones are surviving on sweet potato peels. What a tragedy.
Memories from my past life came flooding back. Father was missing in the sea accident. Never came home. Mother, with no money for medicine, died right after spring arrived. My little sister had to dry fish to pay off the family's debts. By age 10, she was severely malnourished. The He family, destroyed, torn apart. The one who caused all of this. It is the village chief, He Dabiao. And Lu Laizi is exactly the watchdog He Dabiao keeps in the village.
Had enough laughing?
What if I haven't? What are you gonna do?
You think just because you're wearing that ratty green uniform, you can. Let go!
Oh my god. Old man, he's got some serious grip strength.
New Lacey really picked a fight with the wrong guy this time.
That is real skill right there.
This is gonna be one hell of a show. It is broken, it is really broken. Brother, grandpa, spare me.
Where is my father's boat?
At the village chief's house, the chief said your dad owed him money, so the boat had to be taken as payment.
What about the fishing nets?
They were taken by the chief too. Said it was for the interest.
Borrowed money. Father was always an honest, hardworking man. There was no way he'd take out a loan from a loan shark.
This is clearly He Dabiao taking advantage of the situation.
Bullying a widow and her orphans.
Go back and tell He Dabiao. Everything he took from my family, he is gonna spit it all back out, principal and interest.
What are you so cocky about? Your family can't even afford to put food on the table. Your old man's piece of junk boat got hauled off by the chief. I'd like to see how you survive.
5 years. I'm finally going to see my mother and siblings alive and in person.
Oh dear. Cha Sheng's back. Go on in and see your mother. She was coughing up blood all night last night. I'm afraid.
The house is cold as an icebox.
Shadow.
Big brother! Big brother, you finally came back! They all said you died out there.
Who is outside? Brother.
Chaoan, you've grown taller.
Cha Sheng, is that my eldest son? Are you back?
Mother!
Good to have you back. Your father just didn't have the luck. He never got to see you come home.
Brother, Dad hit a storm at sea 6 months ago. The boat capsized. Village Chief He Dabiao came with his men. He said Dad borrowed 50 yuan from him for diesel to fix the boat. He insisted the interest piled up until it became 200 yuan. Without a word, he took away the wooden boat we'd scraped together money to buy again.
They even took the fishing net. That net took Mom and me half a month of mending to fix. They even knocked over the rice jar at home.
50 yuan turned into 200. Taking away the boat and nets that fishermen live by. That is basically a death sentence for our whole family. That he Dabiao is ruthless.
In the end, all we found was 3 yuan and 20 cents, and half a bag of moldy dried sweet potatoes. That is everything this family owns.
Mom's illness absolutely can't wait any longer.
In my past life,
It was because we had no money to buy anti-inflammatory meds at the county hospital that her lungs were ruined from waiting too long.
we have, at most, 10 days left.
I have to get money for the medicine.
Where do I get the money?
From the sea. For most people, winter beachcombing is just luck and picking up scraps. But for me, that is my own personal ATM.
My consciousness seemed to leave my body. My senses stretched all the way out to the rocky reef area, 2 kilometers offshore. The underwater world
Became crystal clear in my mind. I saw it in the crevice at the base of the third big dark reef on the left. A premium painted spiny lobster weighing a full 3 pounds, following the current to the right. In a dense patch of kelp forest, a school of wild large yellow kruger was gathering to spawn. Any single one of them weighed over 2 pounds in 83. Wild large yellow kruger hadn't gone extinct yet, but they were still hot commodities that could fetch sky-high prices. In this freezing weather, what is Chashang doing out there with a rusty hook?
Probably lost his mind. Obsessed with money? There is not even a strand of seaweed in the sea this time of year. No boat, no net. Just a broken iron hook, and he thinks he can turn his life around. Dream on.
It is pitch black out there, and the tide's coming in. We don't even have cell service. Where are you going?
Into the sea, everything the village chief swallowed. I'm gonna pull it all back out with interest.
The sea wind in the dead of winter hits your face like a knife. There is a stretch of jagged reefs on the east side of Hike Island. The villagers call it Ghost Gate. The currents are treacherous there. The rocks are covered in razor-sharp oyster shells and barnacles. Step on them in broad daylight, and your souls will get shredded to pieces. Going there at night, not a single villager would dare. 3 years ago, a tide picker from another village didn't believe the rumors. He snuck over at night hoping to grab some sea snails, but he slipped and lost his footing. The tide rolled in, and he never made it back out. The next morning, all they found was one shoe. Ever since then, Ghost Gate has been synonymous with the gates of hell. I'm not scared. The radar in my head works better than any searchlight. My sensing range spreads out in an instant. The entire underwater terrain of the reef area, crystal clear in every detail. In the first reef trench to my front left, there are 3 wild abalones the size of a palm. In the crevice 2 meters to the right, there are also 2 spiny lobsters weighing over a pound each. Further out, there are 20 or 30 Black Sea cucumbers. Wild abalones have incredible suction power. Even with a knife, most people struggle to pry them off. Damn. The meat is a good 3 fingers thick. Each of those 3 abalones is a monster. Put them in a restaurant in town. One alone could carry an entire signature dish. Keep going. Lobsters are trickier than abalones. If you spook them, they'll burrow deeper.
Easy now. Live ones, top tier quality.
The sea cucumbers are at the bottom of the low-lying reef pits.
1, 2, 3.
Easy pickings.
These are the real Dilianing sea cucumbers. Top-notch quality, absolutely.
In less than 2 hours, the bamboo basket was already piled high, overflowing.
Three big abalones at the town's buying price. Each one's worth at least $5. 2 spiny lobsters. This season, they're priceless, but nobody's selling. Combined together, that has got to be worth $20.
Over 20 premium sea cucumbers. Dried, they'd be worth even more.
Fresh ones can still fetch $15 to $20. A handful of sea urchins and clams here and there. Tack on another 10. All told, this basket's worth at least $50, if not more.
In the countryside back in '83, a strong laborer working the fields all day only earned 3 cents in work points. $50.
Enough to feed a family for 2 months. And enough to buy Mom a full course of antibiotics. His sea sense doesn't just cover the ocean floor. Movements on land up close. He can pick those up too. Behind the tall rock pillar on the right, there is breathing. Light, quick, trembling with nervousness. In a place like this, someone crouching behind a rock peeking can't be up to any good. From the narrow path's corner, less than 20 steps away. 10 steps. 5 steps. 3 steps.
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Erguzi. He Zongfa. He Dabiao's own nephew. The village's notorious petty thief stole the Li family's chickens and swiped fish jerky drying by the dock.
He Chasheng. What are you doing here?
I'm asking you, why are you following me in the dead of night?
I'm not following you.
I just came out to catch some crabs. Passed by, saw a figure. Got curious, took a look.
Catching crabs? Your hands are completely empty. You didn't even bring a bucket. What are you gonna catch them with?
Me.
Honestly.
It was my uncle.
He Dabiao.
He knew you were coming back today. Afraid you'd cause trouble. Told me to check on you in the middle of the night to make sure you were behaving.
That is it?
Nothing else. If I'm lying, strike me dead.
A piece of trash like that isn't worth my time. But he saw the whole thing when I was out harvesting the sea and saw the bamboo basket full of good catch. Word gets back to Hidabio. That is a whole lot of trouble.
Get up.
You listen to what I'm about to say. Tonight you saw nothing. You know nothing. You just came out to take a piss, then went back to sleep.
Got it.
If I hear even a whisper of this, Ergauzi, you should know. The stuff I learned in those 5 years, killing scum like you, is easier than stepping on an ant. I'll break your legs and toss you in the sea to feed a fish. In the dead of night, nobody would see a thing. By tomorrow, the whole village will think you drowned. Even your uncle won't ask a single question.
I swear, I'd rather die than say a word. Absolutely not a word.
Get lost.
Erguzi's mouth is like a bamboo basket with a broken bottom. Can't hold anything in. The safest move is to turn the catch into cash before word spreads. Leave at first light. Head to Qingmen Town, 12 li away, an hour and a half on foot. There is a seafood purchasing station in town. The owner is called Fatty Sun. He only buys fresh hatch. That fat guy is as sharp as a monkey. A real pro at driving prices down. But I also know Fatty Sun's weak spot at this time of year. Fresh wild lobster and abalone. Nobody can get their hands on them. Whoever's got the good stuff is the boss.
Bro, where'd you get all this?
Don't ask so many questions. Go inside and light the stove. Boil some water. Then scoop 2 bowls of cold water from the vat. Soak these sea cucumbers. Tomorrow morning, I'm heading to town to sell them.
This?
Should be enough to buy Mom's medicine. $10. At most 10 days. The medicine has to get into her.
Bro, tomorrow I'm coming with you to town.
No need. You stay home and watch over Mom and Little Fish. Remember, don't open the door for anyone before dawn, especially anyone from the village chief's side.
What if Dabiao shows up?
If he dares to step foot through that door, you take that sharpened stick and jab him in the knee.
Don't worry, bro. With me here, nobody's getting into this house.
The mountain road in the 12th lunar month is frozen solid. Every step crunches underfoot.
Anyone home?
Buying goods!
Who is that this early? What could anyone have in the dead of winter?
Oh my god! Live ones! In this freezing winter, where'd you get live lobsters?
None of your business where I got them.
Fire not.
Never seen you before, kid. Which village you from?
Hai Quay Island. Isn't that Hidabiao's turf? The fishermen under him never brought in goods this good.
I'm not one of his men. Give me a price.
$30. I'll take both baskets. What are you doing?
The state-run restaurant's kitchen is desperate for good stuff for New Year's. The big restaurants in Ninghai County Seat are hosting banquets in the 12th month. They're recharging $15 for a single lobster. Why would I bust my ass walking over 10 miles for that? Walk 20 more miles to the county seat.
And the price triples. Wait. Bro, what is the rush? We can talk about the price. We're both businessmen here. Let's sit down and talk.
The price you're offering? That is pocket change.
2 live lobsters.
Is there a second place in town this season that can even get those? 3 9-head abalones, every single one as big as a bowl. Meat 3 fingers thick. Go down to the docks and look. 10 days, half a month. You won't find a single one. 26 Liaoning sea cucumbers, every one as long as an arm. Dried, a pound goes for $30. And you are offering me 30?
Brother, you know your stuff.
I don't know my stuff. I'm here to sell goods, not to get robbed by you. If you're not serious, I'm walking out the door.
You won't get your hands on a single thing.
50.
That is honestly my absolute limit.
Brother, you can't squeeze me to death here.
68, plus 2 pounds of pork and a bag of flour.
This isn't a deal. This is a holdup. Fine. 68 it is. Throw in the pork and flour, whatever. You're ruthless. You know that. Brother, your goods are the real deal. Next time you've got more, bring them straight to me. We'll talk price.
We'll see.
You got any fishing gear here?
Fishing gear, hooks, line, I don't carry any of that. But the supply store next door sells it.
Do they have nylon line?
Should. A fresh batch came in before New Year.
But that stuff ain't cheap. A good roll of nylon line, over $3. Duck. Antibiotics for a lung condition.
$2.30.
Give me another bottle.
If it runs out, I'll have to make another trip.
In less than 2 months, the warm current moves up the coast. It'll bring in a wave of large yellow kruger. That school of fish is massive, a once-in-a-few-decades occurrence in normal years. Nobody on Puffin Island knows about it, because the fish pass through waters too deep and too far out. The first person to drop a hook in that stretch of sea will make enough money to make the whole village's jaws drop. No rush on buying the line. Right now, the priority is getting the medicine back and stabilizing Mom's condition. Without a boat and nets, you'll never be more than a small-time fisherman. If we want to turn things around, we have to get back the boat that Hidabiao stole from us, no matter how poor this family is. I won't let anyone push us around for even one more day.
Bro, you need to get home now. Hidabiao brought people to our house. Said they dragged Mom out to settle the debt.
He left.
He brought 2 guys with him. Walked in and demanded Mom come out and talk. I blocked the door with a stick and wouldn't let them in. He cursed for a while, said if you don't come back today, then expect to lose the land. Then he took his men and left.
Good that he left. Means Hidabiao doesn't have the guts to burn bridges yet. Where is Mom?
She got scared, had a coughing fit. Xiaoko is in there watching over her.
Let's head home first.
Big bro, Mom coughed up blood again.
It is okay now. I got the medicine.
Neat. Big bro, this is really pork.
Yeah. Chalan, go to the backyard and grab some dry firewood. And bring a bundle of straw to start fire. Xiaoku, go dip water from the vat.
Scrub the pot clean.
Ask whatever you want to ask.
Bro, the medicine, the meat, the white flour. All this had to cost at least 15 or 20 bucks. Where did you get the money?
Found it while fishing the tide.
What kind of catch sells for that much?
Why do you need to worry about that?
I almost forgot what this tastes like.
Eat up. What are you looking at?
Mom, how much did you spend?
Didn't spend much. Mom, have some soup first.
It is because Mom's useless, dragging you kids down. If your father were still here, he wouldn't have let you live like this. Mom.
From today on, this family won't go hungry anymore. Take your medicine first, 3 times a day. Don't skip any. Chawan.
Yeah.
Come with me to the beach tomorrow. I'll teach you to read the tides.
What is the point of reading the tides?
If you want to eat, stop asking stupid questions. Just do what I say.
Got it. Bro, what about Hidabiao's deal? He said we gotta pay him back within 3 days.
Let him talk his trash. I'll do my work. Within 3 days, I'll shut him up. Don't you worry about that. There is one thing I remember. It's crystal clear. One thing. On the 15th day of the first lunar month, a once-in-a-century astronomical tide hit Chensa Bay. After the water receded, a batch of black rotten wood was washed up on the beach. Everyone thought it was just ordinary rotten junk. Too superstitious to touch it. Only a junk collector from out of town, in the town, paid $5 to have a cartload hauled away. Later, those planks on the island, wreckage of a Qing dynasty sunken ship. Copper nails hammered into the planks, and a layer of blue and white porcelain shards and copper ingot pressed in the hole. Just the copper nails and porcelain shards alone sold for over 3,000 yuan. That junk collector got rich overnight. Bought a house in the county seat and opened a shop. The fishermen of Hakyao Island were kicking themselves. 3,000 yuan. Enough to build 3 big tiled houses. Or buy a brand new motorized wooden boat. This time around, the treasure Chensa Bay won't go cheap. Half a month till the 15th of the first month. Plenty of time. But before that, I still gotta deal with the trouble right in front of me. Hidabiao dares to come to our door and make threats today. Tomorrow he'll bring people to tear down the house. This rabid dog. We have to break his teeth first. Half a month. Wait for me.
The He family! Come out and talk! How much longer are you planning to drag your feet on the money you owe?
Qian Kui Hua, the most notorious shrew on Hakyao Island. Hidabia. It is that friendly face of his that drove the He family to the brink. First thing in the morning. What is this about? What is this about?
You know exactly what it is about. Your father borrowed money from your uncle. It is all written down in black and white. 200 yuan. Now that you're back from the army, are you gonna pay this money back or not?
Hui Hua, watch your tone.
Chao Sheng just got back.
Don't scare the kid.
Chao Sheng, Uncle's not here to pressure you. Your father borrowed 50 yuan from me before he passed to buy diesel and fix the boat. Everyone in the village knew about this before your father left.
Right.
The interest. Your father agreed to it himself. 5% interest per month. By now, principal plus interest. 200 yuan. Uncle's already being more than fair. I know your family's struggling right now, but rules are rules. Your father pounded his chest and owned that debt when he was alive. I took that boat to cover the 50. I didn't push you on the remaining 150. It has been half a year now, hasn't it? Now you're back. I figured this matter needs to be settled.
You done talking? My turn now.
My father's boat, Cypress Hull, Willow Keel, custom made at the county fishery yard 6 years ago for 320 yuan. The registration number is in the brigade's records. Go check it yourself. You say my father borrowed 50 yuan. Fine. Say he did. You took a 320 yuan boat for 50 yuan. That is 270 yuan difference.
How are you gonna pay me back for that?
Bullshit! That piece of junk boat leaks like a sieve. How much is it even worth? You think your old man's boat was made of gold?
Shut up. I'm talking to Hidabiao.
Nobody asked for your 2 cents. Chao Sheng, come on, that is not fair. Yeah, I took the boat, but your old man's debts are real too. Now you're coming at me about the boat's price? You got proof. You still got the receipt from when you bought it? The receipt's in the brigade's archive cabinet. It was handed over to you for safekeeping back then. Don't tell me you can't find it.
That receipt is actually still there. How does this kid know that?
Hidabiao really crossed the line on this one. That boat was worth over 300.
No kidding.
Grabbing the boat the moment her husband dies. That is just outright robbery.
Shh, keep it out.
If he hears you, he'll hold a grudge.
Chao Sheng.
Uncle's not gonna fight you over this. We can talk about the boat later, but your dad owed the village mutual aid fund $80. You know about that, right? That fund is the brigade's money. It is not my personal cash. I can't just cover for you. Within 3 days, if you can't pay back that 80, I'll have to handle it by the book. That third of an acre of your family's private plot gets taken back by the brigade and redistributed. I know.
3 days. Don't blame your uncle for not honoring family ties.
That bastard is straight up shaking us down. Dad never owed any mutual aid fund.
Keep your voice down.
If that private plot gets taken, we won't even have a place to grow sweet potatoes.
They can't take it.
He is just bluffing, testing the waters. That mutual aid fund thing. That policy was scrapped back in '83. He's got no leg to stand on bringing that up.
But he is the village chief. He's got a brigade official stamp in his hands.
The stamp in his hands doesn't control the higher-ups. Go dig out Dad's old fishing gear from the woodshed. I'm going fishing tomorrow.
Bro, that is all there is. Hidabiao took all of Dad's good stuff. All that is left is this beat-up set nobody wanted.
Let's go. First, let's stop by the supply store.
This place is way too steep. If you fall, there's no way to pull you back up. You're gonna fish here.
This is a live water zone down below. The current comes up from the south. It swirls right around this spot. Water is 12 to 15 meters deep. The bottom is all reefs and coral clusters. Big fish love to feed in spots like this. The current brings in small fish and shrimp. Groupers and bass just hide behind the rocks and pick off the easy ones.
Bro, when did you learn to fish? Back when I was in the army.
Figured it out in my spare time.
Got one! Oh my god, this one's gotta be 4 pounds.
Put it in the basket. Don't let it flop back into the sea.
Can you see through the water or something?
Got the chatter. Take the fish.
That is 5! If we took these to town to sell, how much would that be worth?
Not yet.
Keep going.
Bro, 7 groupers. The smallest one's over 3 pounds. This basket's gotta be at least 30 pounds. At town prices, $2.50 a pound. That is 75 bucks. Bro, what is up?
Chow An. That biggest grouper in the basket. Hand it over.
Live one.
Put it right here.
Bro, you're using a grouper as bait? That one alone sells for over 10 bucks.
10 bucks for 300. Tell me that is not a good deal. It is a humphead wrasse. Regular bait won't even get its attention. The bloody scent of a live grouper. That is something a humphead can't resist. Stand back. Don't get near the cliff edge.
Bro, did it get away?
Shut it. The bigger the humphead, the smarter it is. It'll nudge and bump with its lips first. Only opens its mouth once it is sure it is safe.
Bro! The line!
The burst of a humphead wrasse is concentrated in the first 3 runs. The first run is the fiercest, but also the shortest.
It is gonna snap! Bro!
Can't switch rods. It won't snap.
Old man! What kind of fish is this? Bigger than the stove at our place!
Follow me. Go down from the east side.
Chawan, come give a hand. Grab the tail and lift it up. Bro, how many pounds is this fish really?
Over 100 pounds. No less.
A humphead wrasse over 100 pounds. In my 14 years, this is the first time I've seen one. Dad fished his whole life and never caught one this big. How much is this worth? 300? 500?
Shut up.
Keep your mouth shut about this fish. Not a single word gets out.
Got it, bro. I won't tell anyone.
Go back and bring the cart, and grab 2 bundles of wet straw mats.
Bro, the cart's locked up in the production team's warehouse. If I go borrow it, I gotta check with the team leader.
Go find Wong to help. Just say you're borrowing the cart to haul firewood. Don't mention anything else. Hurry up and get back. A wild humphead wrasse over 100 pounds in a county-run state restaurant in '83. That is a centerpiece dish worthy of the New Year's Eve feast. You can't buy this on the market anywhere. Your life here is worth a pretty penny. Come with me on a trip to the county seat.
Bro, Aunt Wong didn't ask any questions. Just said take it and bring it back tomorrow morning. Bro, it is getting dark. You really want to head to the county seat tonight?
The town's buying station can't handle this fish. Fat Son doesn't have the capital to offer a fair price. The county-run state restaurant is just stocking up for the new year in the 12th lunar month. Send this fish over. They'll be fighting over it.
I'll go with you.
No need. You go home and watch over Mom and little Fit. Remember what I said today. If anyone asks, tell them I went to town to sell firewood.
In my past life, I carried 40 kilos on a 60-kilometer forest march. This 30 lead trek is nothing.
Who is there? In the middle of the night. Fish delivery. From Sea Sparrow Island. Pushing a cart 30 Li in the dead of night to sell fish.
What kind of fish is so precious? It is alive. Oh my god. A humphead wrasse? Look at the size. Gotta be over 100 pounds.
112 pounds. Weighed on the commune's big scale before I left.
Young man, what is your name?
He Cha Sheng.
Brother He. Where did you get this fish? I've been a buyer in the county seat for 15 years. A wrasse of this grade. I've only seen one in a big restaurant in the provincial capital. And that was flown in from the south.
That is not your concern. Just tell me, are you taking it or not?
Tell you, go bring out the scale and get Master Wang over here to take a look. 113 pounds, 4 ounces. That is over a pound more than you said.
What is your price?
2 yen a pound. That is the best I can do. This is already a special approved rate.
Who are you trying to shortchange? Wild humphead wrasse. 113 pounds. Perfect condition. You're trying to cheat me with 2 yuan a pound. I walk out of here with my cart today. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll be at the cold storage of the Provincial Aquatic Products Company. 6 yuan a pound minimum. You believe that? I know the price in the provincial capital. But it is over 200 li from here to there. Can this fish even survive that long? Even Dad can sell it for 350. That is the most I can approve on my own. Anything more, I need the manager's signature. 4. Brother He, don't push me too hard. $4 is the rock bottom price. Go ask around the market. Who else can get you one this time of year? 100-pound live humphead wrasse. $450. Final price. And take those 7 red groupers off my hands too. $250 a pound. Just over 30 pounds. Do the math yourself.
Deal.
Humphead wrasse, 113 pounds, 4 ounces, at $4 a pound. 453 and 60 cents. I'll round it up to 454 for you. Groupers, 31 and a half pounds, at 250, 78 and 75 cents. Call it 79. Total comes to 533.
Brother He, sit down and have some hot tea.
There is something I need to tell you.
Next month, the county has an important reception gate. The higher-ups specifically ask for live seafood, groupers, lobsters, large yellow fruit, everything, big quantities. If you can supply on a regular basis, I'll talk to the manager about the price. Definitely better than today's deal.
When do you need it by?
Have the first batch ready before the 10th of the first lunar month. The more variety, the better. Live ones take priority.
All right. I'll deliver them then.
Old Ma, you got any connections to buy a used boat? Nothing too big. A 1.5 to 2 ton motorized wooden boat will do. Something that initial-wise.
The county shipyard has a few refurbished old boats. Cheap ones run 300. Pricier ones just over 500.
All right, I'll come find you in a few days.
$533. Plus the money I had left over. I've got close to 600 in hand now. $600 and 83. That is enough to build 2.5 brick houses on Sparrow Island. 15th of the first month. Spring tide. Sinking sand bay. Under that pile of rock and timber, there is something there that is enough to turn the He family's fortune around completely. But before that, we need to shut that mad dog He Dabiao's mouth first.
The He family's land. The 3-day deadline is up and no one's paid back. By the rules, we take it back.
We're all from the same village. I don't want to go too far. But rules are rules. He Zhengguo owes the village mutual aid fund 80 yuan. Signed in black and white, his own signature. 6 months and no one's paid. Now his eldest son's back from the military. I waited 3 days and he never came to talk. The 3-day deadline is up. This third of an acre of private plot has to go back to the brigade to be redistributed to members who need it.
This mutual aid fund thing with He Dabiao, how come I never heard about it?
Who knows? If he says it's there, it is there. He is the one holding the seal.
Those He kids are pitiful. They can't even get enough to eat. Take their land, and how are they supposed to survive?
Keep your voice down. Don't let him hear you. He'll make trouble for you.
Hey, Chao Sheng's here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you. You came on your own. Perfect.
Hidabia, you say my dad owes 80 yuan to mutual aid fund.
Black and white. Your dad's own fingerprint right here. Don't believe me. See for yourself. This print is from the left middle finger. My dad's right hand has been disabled since he was a kid. He writes and stamps with his right hand. Never once used his left. When your dad's right hand wasn't convenient, using his left is normal. That is not proof of anything.
You know damn well whether it is normal or not.
80 yuan.
Count it carefully.
The mutual aid fund debt. Not a cent short. Go ahead and count.
Chao Sheng, with this attitude of yours, I'm pleased it really is. But this,
The money matter settled. Now, let's talk about the boat.
My dad's boat, Cypress Woodhull, Willow Woodkeel, custom built at the county shipyard 6 years ago for 320 yuan. Registration number 173. You were saying my dad borrowed 50 bucks. Even if he did, for a 50 buck debt, you hauled off a boat worth 320. That is a 270 difference. How do you plan to settle that account?
Chao Sheng, the boat thing ain't that simple. Your dad's boat was falling apart from years of neglect.
Leaking like a sieve. Not worth that price.
The factory records at the county yard spell it out clear as day. Want me to go pull them up? The purchase receipt was left in your care back then. Third shelf of the filing cabinet. In a brown paper envelope.
You're not gonna tell the whole village that receipt just went missing, are you?
The receipt really is with him. That is solid proof, no denying it. Hidabia really pulled a shady move on this one. Snatched a 300 plus boat for 50 bucks.
Hijengo's body's barely cold, and he is already messing with his boat. That is just wrong. You're spewing nonsense. That piece of junk boat ain't worth more than 30 or 50? You got nerve to come 300?
I told you, I'm talking to Hidabia. Keep your mouth shut.
Chao Sheng, don't make this uglier than it needs to be. We're all hes here. I can talk about the boat with you, uncle. But you just got back from the service. How much money could you possibly have? Don't tell me you took out a loan shark deal just to put on a show.
Where my money comes from is none of your business. All you gotta do is answer me one question. The boat.
Are you giving it back?
Or not?
I modified the boat. Spent a good chunk fixing it up. You gotta factor that in, too.
Fine. How much did the repairs cost? Show me the receipts. I'll settle the books with you. If you're willing to do the math fair and swear, we'll clear up the boat and the money in one go. If you're not willing, then I'm heading to the commune tomorrow. Sit down with Director Wong for a chat. Chat about your 8 years as village chief, the mutual aid fund ledgers.
Can they hold up to a line-by-line audit?
Let's go. Heading home.
Chao Sheng, hold on a second.
About the boat. Let me go back and think it over. I'll give you an answer tomorrow.
I'll only wait one day.
Daddy Chao Sheng's got some nerve. Pulls out 80 bucks just like that. How much money did he save up in the army anyway? Didn't you hear him say he'd check the books?
Hidabia's been dirty with money for years.
Everyone in the village knows it.
You just let him walk all over you. In front of the whole village?
That little bastard. 10 times harder to deal with than his old man.
It is one of Hidabia's men. He drove over with an ox cart. Our family's boat is loaded on the back. Chow, my uncle told me to bring you the boat. Said the accounts are settled. From now on, we go our separate ways.
Let's all get along.
This is my father's boat! It wasn't like this when your uncle took it away. A 320 won new boat ruined into this piece of junk. Tell him to come out and talk to me.
Chawan, don't take it out on me. I'm just the errand boy. My uncle told me to deliver it, so I delivered it.
Your uncle's got a rotten heart.
Enough.
I'll take the boat. Go tell Hidabio. I haven't forgotten about the accounts.
Bro, this boat can still be used. It is done for. Might as well be firewood. It'll sink the moment it hits water.
What is the point if the keel's not broken?
The hole's rotted through like a sieve.
The keel is the backbone of a boat. The backbone's not snapped.
Everything else is just flesh wounds.
Tongue oil, hemp fiber, boat nails, fir planks, 10 pounds of tongue oil, 5 pounds of hemp fiber, 30 boat nails, 2 fir planks, a foot and a half wide each, 1 piece of hardwood for the tiller, as thick as an arm, 1 iron stake, 1 hatch cover for the fish hole.
$60. Bro, yeah.
Don't worry about the money. Fresh break. Snapped less than a month ago. Hidabio did this on purpose.
Acts like he is backing down and returning the boat.
But really, he is just trying to get under your skin.
Chawan.
Yeah.
Go over to Aunt Wang's and borrow a saw and a plane, and a chalk line too. Tell her it is for fixing the stove.
You're actually gonna fix it?
What do you think?
I'm on it.
Big bro, is this Dad's old boat?
Yeah.
Did Dad go out on this boat?
Once I get her fixed up, I'll catch you fish every day. Today's the 24th of the 12th lunar month. That is 21 days until the big spring tide on the 15th of the first month. The ferry docks shut down during New Year's. No materials coming in. Real time to work on the boat. Just over 10 days.
From Aunt Wong. She said you'd need it for the boat.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, you're coming with me to town to buy supplies.
Bro, once the boat's fixed, what are you gonna do?
Go to sea.
When?
The 15th of the first month.
That is only about 10 days away. Think we'll make it?
We'll make it.
Bro, if you say we'll make it, then we'll make it. I trust you.
How wide do you want the cedar planks?
1.5 feet wide. An inch and 2 tinks thick.
No dead knots that mess with the strength.
You know your stuff. Most folks just ask for size. Never mention thickness or knots. We got some? A fresh batch just came in. Cedar planks from the Lehigh County sawmill. Good quality. Go on in and pick your own.
How much for these two?
$3.50 each, 2 pieces, $7 total.
This one's for the tiller. How much?
This is old elm heartwood, hard as iron. $1.50. Deal.
$30 boat nails, 1 iron stick, 10 pounds of tongue oil,
5 pounds of hemp fiber.
Boat nails, 20 cents each, $6. Iron steak, 50 cents. Tongue oil, 80 cents a pound. 10 pounds, $8. Hemp fiber, 40 cents a pound. 5 pounds, $2. Old Leo, give me 100 large boat nails. And 5 more pounds of tongue oil, put it on my tab.
Brother Taiju, you're here. Come in, come in.
From Sea Sparrow Island?
Yeah.
So you're that ex-soldier? Heard around town the other day, you were at the dock. Pop Lucy's wrist out of joy. And right in front of the whole village, forced T-Dobby to give back the boat.
You get around fast?
Out of all those useless guys on Sea Sparrow Island, one of them actually has some guts. But I'd advise you to stop wasting your time. That island of yours is no bigger than the palm of your hand. Nothing but broken reefs. Can barely even raise fish there. What is the point of buying a boat anyway?
Brother Taiju's right. The fishing grounds around Sea Sparrow Island haven't been doing well these past couple of years.
Kid, I mean you no harm. Let me give it to you straight. The inshore fishing grounds 30 li east of Jinglan Town. The richest waters for the spring and autumn runs. All of it sits under our Dragon Ridge Bay. That stretch of water next to your Sea Sparrow Island. The fish stocks thin out every year. In a few more years, you won't even catch shrimp.
Your Dragon Ridge Bay fishing grounds are solid, no question.
One man, one beat-up boat thinking he can turn things around. That dead water around Sea Sparrow Island. Even the Dragon King himself couldn't scrape a few coins out of it. Sooner or later, that sea and its tidal flats will all be merged into Dragon Ridge Bay's territory.
He called our Sea Sparrow Island dead water. I'm going to go have it out with him.
Have it out?
What is the point of winning an argument?
Bro, you're not mad?
Once the boat's fixed, he'll find out whether Puffin Island is really a dead zone.
Bro, I did the math. You pretty much burned through the money from selling fish these past few days, right?
Still enough.
What about after? After fixing the boat, we still need to buy oil and salt. Mom medicine can't be cut off either.
Just take care of the cart. I'll handle the money.
We start work tomorrow.
How do you know which part's rotten just by touching it?
The sound is different. Solid wood gives a dull thud when you tap it.
Rotten wood sounds hollow.
Got it. You'll use this when fixing boats later.
Bro, did you really learn this skill in the army?
Yeah.
The military teaches boat repair?
No. Figured it out myself.
Hey man, how the hell does your brother get those seafood catches? In this freezing weather, he has got fresh stuff every single day. I've been in the seafood business for over a decade. Never seen anything like it.
Why do you care where it comes from? You buying or not?
Big bro, time to eat.
Just leave it there.
Bro, what is the difference between this and a new boat?
Huge difference.
A new boat is a new boat.
This one just doesn't leak anymore.
The range of my sea sense these days seems to have grown another notch. Before, I could only cover about 2 kilometers. Now, if I focus, I can reach out to nearly 3 kilometers.
Bro, what is wrong?
Tomorrow, use up all the remaining tongue oil.
The day after? Didn't you say we needed to wait 3 more days for the tongue oil to fully dry?
Can't wait that long.
What happened?
Something stirring over at Sinking Sand Bay. I need to get there and check it out before the big tide hits.
Bro, I've never even seen this thing before. How did you come up with that?
Figured it out during my time in the army.
Tide?
From now on, this boat is called the Tideborne.
At least give it something like dragon or tiger. Something more imposing.
The name doesn't matter. A boat that can catch fish is a good boat.
Mom, why are you out here?
This is your father's boat.
Yeah. It is fixed up now.
When your father left, he fell off this very boat. I dream about it every night. I see him standing at the bow looking back toward home. He stares for a long time, then turns around and walks away. I couldn't stop him.
Mom, I got Dad's boat back. Nobody's taking it away from us.
You're just like your father, just as reckless.
I'll be fine. Bro, who is that guy standing with Hidabia?
Go ask around in the village tomorrow.
Ask about what?
What is the name of that guy in the leather jacket? Where is he from? When did he get to Hike Island? How many times has he met with Hidabia?
Found out.
Anxiao told me. His name is Madifa. He is a purchasing agent for the county seafood company. He controls the entire Ninghai County, all 6 coastal collection stations. Anxiao said, this guy only got to Hike Island the day before yesterday. He has been staying at Hidabio's place since he arrived. All his food and drinks are on Hidabio's tab. Even his cigarettes are the Phoenix brand.
That is it?
There is more. Zhao was doing laundry outside Hidabio's courtyard wall and overheard them discussing something inside.
What?
Madifa wants to set up an exclusive purchasing point on Hike Island. All the seafood the fishermen catch can only be sold to him. He sets the prices, he does all the buying. Anyone caught selling elsewhere on the side, Hidabia would deal with them personally.
What about the prices?
Anxiao heard the prices Madifa quoted. Grouper 1.20 a pound. Lobster 2.00 a pound. Abalone $3 a piece.
Fatty son in town quoted me $2.50 for grouper. Lobsters at least 10 a pop minimum. This Madifa's offer is less than half of that.
Isn't that just daylight robbery? Fishermen bust their backs hauling in these fish. Why should they only be allowed to sell to him?
Because Hidabia is the village chief. Because Madifa's got the county aquatic products company backing him. On the surface, he is buying for the state. But really, he and Hidabia are splitting the margin. They buy cheap from the fishermen, then flip it to the county seat. 2 to 3 times the profit.
Bro, what do we do?
Can't rush this. If Madifa wants a monopoly on buying,
He's got to cut off every fisherman in the village first.
he just got here.
Hasn't even found his footing yet. Hidabia alone can't hold it down.
But what if he actually does?
Even if he does, it doesn't touch me. I never sell my catch in the village. Don't go through the dock either. Whoever he cuts off, he can't cut me off.
Eight.
Had half a bowl of porridge too.
Feeling better today than yesterday.
Bro, about this thing Hidabia and Madifa are pulling. I'll deal with it.
Just not now.
Then when?
3 days from now.
The 15th of the first month. Spring tide. 3 days left.
147. Enough.
That look wasn't about the scenery. He was sizing up how much this stretch of sea was worth. How much oil could be squeezed out of it. I'll deal with the monopoly eventually, but not now. Right now, the only thing that matters is Chen what is buried under that Qing Dynasty shipwreck. That is the real leverage that'll turn everything around for me. Once I get my hands on that, forget one Madifa. Even 10 Madifas tied together, I'd have the confidence to slap them all back down. The guy in the leather jacket isn't a local. He won't stay long on Haikyao Island. Hidabiao is a local viper. The moment he gets a chance, he'll bite. We need to handle these one at a time. Dig for treasure first, then deal with the snake. 3 days from now, we'll settle everything at once. 50 meters total. Enough to go from the cliff top down to the bottom of the mudflat and pull it back up.
Bro, what exactly are you planning to do? Looks like you're gearing up to dig up a grave.
Pretty much.
Huh?
Digging for treasure.
What treasure? There's nothing to dig for.
On the 15th, there is a spring tide. Once the tide goes out at Sinking Sand Bay, a bunch of old stuff will be exposed under the sand.
What kind of old stuff?
Wreckage from a Qing Dynasty ship.
How do you know that?
I heard about it when I was in the military. They sat on the north side of Seagull Island at Sinking Sand Bay. There is a Qing Dynasty's cargo ship buried underneath. The planks are nailed with copper nails. The hold is weighed down with copper ingots and porcelain. After all these years, it is all worth money.
Is this for real? What if we dig for hours and find nothing?
On the 15th, when the big tide goes out, you'll see. In our past life, that batch of rotten wood got hauled off by a scrap collector from out of town for $5, and he flipped it for over 3,000. That story's been passed around Seagull Island for decades. Every time it comes up, people are kicking themselves with regret. This time around, I'm not letting that $5 bargain fall into some outsider's hands again. Keep this to yourself. Don't tell Mom or Xiaoer.
Got it. I'm not some blabbermouth like Erguji.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm coming with you.
No need. You stay home and watch Mom.
Can you dig it all by yourself? What if it is buried deep?
The low tide window is only 3 hours. More people will just get in the way. I work fastest alone.
Then be careful. When the big tide drops, the mudflat's full of hidden pits at night. Step in one and you'll sink up to your waist.
Yeah. The sea fog spreads out. 1 kilometer wide. 2.5 kilometers. That dull signal down there. Clearer than it was a few days ago. At least 56 meters long, 3 meters wide. Like a ship's hull snapped clean in two. It is wood. The memories from my past life tell me, after tomorrow's big tide recedes, the sand layer will be washed out, at least 2 meters deep. These rotten planks, they'll be exposed across the shoal in a big way. What is that? About 1.5 meters east, directly below the shipwreck, buried deeper than the hull planks. Not big, roughly the size of 2 fists pressed together, but the density is off the charts. Nothing like anything I've ever sensed before. Not wood. Not shell. Not coral either. It is metal. The outline is fuzzy, wrapped in sand and mud. Can't make out the exact shape, but that heavy, solid metallic weight is unmistakable. The memories from my past life don't have this. Back then, that junk collector from out of town, he only hauled off the surface planks and copper nails. Nobody touched what was buried deeper, because nobody knew something else was down there. Metal. Buried beneath a Qing Dynasty shipwreck. If it is a copper ingot the size of 2 fists would have been worth a decent chunk of change, even in '83. But that density, heavier than copper, denser than iron. What if it is not? Getting my hopes up for nothing. But what if it is? The 14th of the first lunar month. Tomorrow, the big tide bottoms out, between 3 and 6 in the afternoon. A 3-hour window. Strip out everything valuable from the hull. The copper nails and porcelain shards. And while I'm at it, dig up that hunk of metal underneath. Tomorrow, I'll see what the hell you are.
Bro.
You go home and sleep.
Sinking sand cove, right?
You've been sharpening that shovel for 3 days. Prepped 6 burlap sacks. Even bought oilcloth. I'm not blind.
I'm coming with you. An extra pair of hands means an extra shovel. We'll dig faster.
You need to keep an eye on the house.
Xiaoyu's in the back room with Mom, sound asleep. We'll be back before dawn. Nobody will ever know.
Let's go. Cut the chatter. Follow orders when we get there.
Hey.
Oh my god! The water's dropped this much!
The signal's still there. That metal signal deeper down is still in place. Haven't budged an inch. Follow me. Step in my footprints. Don't step anywhere else. There are hidden pits under the sand. Step wrong and you'll sink up to your waist.
Got it.
Yes.
Bro, there is really something down here.
Keep your mouth shut.
What is this? Wood.
Ship planks.
Bro, these nails are bronze.
Qing Dynasty ships used bronze nails to fasten the planks. Iron nails would rot through in a few years in seawater. Bronze can hold up for 100 years without failing.
This stuff can sell for money.
Bronze nails sell by the pound. A pound of bronze is worth at least $3 or $4. The wreck remnants are better preserved than I expected. Bag it up.
This bag's gotta be 4 or 5 pounds, right? Just the bronze nails alone can sell for $20. Silver?
Official silver from the Guangxu era. The condition's decent. Each one's worth at least $20.
14 pieces? That is $280.
Fine craftsmanship. Won't fetch big money, but can still get you about $10. Still got an hour left. Chaoen, you stay here and finish trying out the rest of the bronze nails and pack them up. I'll dig another pit over there.
Where are you going?
None of your business. When you're done with the nails, wait for me right here. $1 meter. 1.5 meters. 2 meters. Not wood. Not stone. Ice cold. Smooth.
At least 7 or 8 tiles.
Not copper. Copper turns green. Not iron. Iron turns black. Soft metal.
What did you dig up?
Chawan, come give me a hand up.
What is that? Let me see.
This thing. It is gold.
What?
Gold. Bro,
Feel the weight yourself.
this is way too heavy.
7 or 8 hails at least. No less.
7 or 8 tails of gold. Bro, how much is this worth?
2,000?
2,000, yeah. All the 10,001 households in town couldn't scrape together that much.
Put it away. Chawan, listen carefully.
Yeah.
What happened today? Silver dollars you can talk about. Copper nails, fine too. Tell people we brothers found a bit of copper nails off rotten wood from a sunken ship. Sold them for a few dozen bucks. Nobody'll think twice. But this piece of gold, if you let so much as half a word slip, even if it comes out in your sleep talk, I'll break your legs with my own hands.
I know what is at stake. Don't worry.
Gold in 83 is a death sentence waiting to happen. You take it out to sell. The first thing they'll ask isn't the price. It is where you got it. If it sounds minor, people will target you and rob you. If it sounds serious, someone will report you. They'll slap a charge of looting artifacts on your head. That is enough to put our family in prison for 2 lifetimes.
So, we keep it but can't sell it?
We can sell it. Just not now. Wait until I find a reliable connection. Until then, this thing can't stay in the house, and no third person can ever know.
Wherever you say that is where it goes. I'll follow your lead. Ty, head back first.
The tide's coming in. What made my heart skip wasn't that. It was deeper down, below and beside the gold bars. There were faint other signals. Not just one, several. Each with different density. Some about like copper nails, some heavier than copper, lighter than gold. Deeper still, 2 bigger signals. Hard to make out clearly, but they're definitely heavy. That Rex hold held way more than just this. Now the tide's up. All of it is underwater. The next spring tide is a month away. In my past life, I lived on this island my whole life. Every rock on the back hill, every crack I knew like the back of my hand.
Bro! What are you doing in there?
Don't move. Wait. Done. Let's go.
Just put it here. Is it safe?
No one can find this spot but me. You remember this? From today on, stay away from this pile of rocks. And don't go crawling in there.
Why?
You not knowing is the best insurance. If someone ever pressures you to talk, you don't know, so you truly don't know. Nobody can get anything out of you.
Bro, I get it.
Let's test the waters with 4 silver dollars first. Once we find a reliable buyer, then we move the rest.
Bro, is there still stuff buried under sinking sand bay?
Yeah. But we gotta wait for next month's low tide before we can touch it again.
So we go back next month.
We go? But that is not what we should worry about right now. What matters most at the moment is getting the boat out. Get the fish haul going first. Coming up.
Bro,
which waters are we heading to today?
Let's head southeast. That area.
The water's 7 or 8 fathoms deep there, and the waves are rough. Boats from the village never go out there. Old party secretary said the reefs under that water are as jagged as dog teeth. Never get shredded mummy fun. Even Chen Taiju's crew won't go near it.
That is why the fish are plentiful.
Bro! Once we're past this channel mouth, it is open sea. The waves are picking up.
It is fine. These waves won't capsize us.
Sort the hooks by size. Put the big ones on the bamboo rack on the left. Small ones go on the right. About 3 miles southeast, there is a dense reef patch. Kruger. A huge school of them, packed tight. At least 40 or 50 fish.
Turn around. Bear southwest, 15 degrees.
There is fish over there.
Why do you care so much?
Right here. Drop anchor. Bottom fishing along the line. Use the big hooks. 8 hooks on one main line. Space and arm's length apart. Use a heavy sinker.
I know this. Dad taught me before.
Let it out. Wait, don't move the line.
Got one. It is biting.
Don't reel in yet. Let it take it deeper.
Haul up. It is heavy. One fish shouldn't be this heavy.
It is not just one. 8 hooks on one line. More than one's hooked.
Oh my god! 4 fish! All big croakers. The smallest is 3 or 4 pounds.
Wait, pull up the second line.
Bro, 6 fish!
Third line.
$16 yellow croakers. That is gonna be at least 70 or 80 pounds combined. At the town price of $2.50 a pound. That is $200.
Don't count your money out on the water. Bad luck.
Bro, just 2 hours out here, and we've already got 200 in hand. Is there something off about this boat of ours?
It is not the boat. It is your big brother picking the right spot. Reel in the line hooks. Time to head back.
Bro, are we coming back to this stretch tomorrow? There has gotta be more fish down there. We only pulled up a fraction of what is here today.
We're not coming back. Work the same spot 2 days in a row, and the school scatters. We gotta move around.
Then where are we going?
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Bro, look over there.
That is Chen Taiju's crew.
When did they start following us?
When we dropped the nets, they've been sitting there the whole time. Never left.
They're tailing us. What are they after?
Marking our fishing grounds. Seeing where we drop the hooks, where we pull up the catch.
Should we go over and have a word with them? This is international waters. What right do they have to watch us? Bro, you're just gonna let them watch.
Let them watch. Even if they watch, they won't remember a thing. That reef patch over there, they've been probing it for years, and they still haven't cracked it. What good is knowing the spot? Where to drop the hooks, how deep to go, what bait to use? They don't know any of it.
I've heard of Chen Taiju. He runs the whole Dragon Ridge Bay area. Got 20 or 30 men under him, a dozen plus boats. He is used to throwing his weight around town. What if he sets his sights on our waters?
Let him set his sights. Beats me having to go find him myself.
Why would you go find him?
Doing business. Chaoan. Tomorrow, take the fish to the county seat and find Old Ma. Fat son from town can't take that much yellow kruger.
Go to the county seat. That is 60 li round trip.
You are complaining about distance for $200 a run.
No, not far. I'd D-run 600 li for that.
Won't be long now. There'll be movement over at Dragon Ridge Cove.
Bro, you said earlier you're doing business with Chen Taiju. What kind of business?
He has got boatsmen and connections. I've got fish eyes and a way in. What do you think we're doing?
What way in?
Stop asking. Cover the fish up. When we dock, don't come in from the front.
Bro, where are you heading? Home is southwest. Why are you looping east?
We've got a tail. You didn't see it?
No, I didn't. They're long gone.
Those 2 boats tucked behind the lee side of Little Turtle Island. They didn't leave. They're waiting for us to dock to see which pier we pull into.
Chen Taiju's men. They really don't know when to quit.
That is their bread and butter. Watching your drop point is like watching their meal ticket. I'd do the same in their shoes.
Looks like they're not following anymore.
They can't pin down where we're headed. Stick around too long, they give themselves away. They've probably turned back by now.
So we head back now.
Go in through the reed flats on the south side. Circle around to that hidden waterway behind the village and dock there.
I know that hidden waterway. At low tide, the water's only waist deep. The boat can make it through.
It is high tide now. Water's deep enough. Squeeze through and we'll make it.
Bro, any tighter and the hole's gonna scrape through?
It won't scrape through. I put 3 coats of tongue oil on it. Just a few scuffs. Lose a layer of paint at most.
Bro, you've taken this route before?
Come on. Chawan carried a basket of yellow kruger to town to find Fatty Son. I carried the other basket back to the stone house from the back mountain.
Bro, sold them all. Fatty Son was in a good mood buying today. Yellow kruger went up a dime a pound.
How much?
93.7 yuan. Plus what we had before. How much have we made in the past 2 weeks?
Fish, seafood, and $2 silver sold. Total income, 847 yuan. Minus what we spent on medicine, grain, boat repairs, and supplies. We've got a little over 560 left.
560 yuan.
Yeah. But we can't just sit on the money. There are 2 things we need to take care of. Tomorrow morning, head to the county hospital. Register at internal medicine. Bring mom's medical records. Get whatever tests they recommend. Buy all the medicine the doctor prescribes. Those penicillin pills at the town clinic only patch the symptoms, not the root cause.
Got it, bro. I'll leave before dawn. Try to be back by afternoon.
And one more thing. From now on, change the fishing route every day. Go south today. Go east tomorrow. And the spots where you set the hooks, never use the same one 2 days in a row. Chen Taiju's men are to be messed with. Once they figure out your pattern, we're sitting ducks.
I'll remember that.
Is Cha Sheng home? Uncle came by to see you. Cha Sheng, we're in the middle of dinner.
Say what you came to say.
Let me introduce you. This is Buyer Ma from the County Aquatic Products Company. He came all the way from the county to handle business in our village.
Brother He, I've heard a lot about you.
Here is the deal. Buyer May has worked it out with the County Aquatic Products Company. Starting today, they're setting up a purchasing station here on Sparrow Island. From now on, all the seafood the village fishermen bring in goes to Buyer Ma for unified purchasing, unified pricing, unified settlement. As for the prices, Buyer May will set them based on market rates. He won't shortchange anyone. Grouper, 1.2 yuan a pound. Lobster, 2 yuan a pound. Abalone, 3 yuan each. Much easier than hauling it to town myself like before.
This price is less than half of what they pay in town.
What does a kid know? Unified purchasing saves on shipping costs, saves the time running around. It evens out in the end.
Brother He, I've worked it out with your Uncle Dabia. Starting tomorrow, the village dock will be managed by my people. Every boat leaving the dock has to register with me. And any good coming back, go through my scale too. Anyone who doesn't want to use the unified purchasing channel, the dock won't be available to you.
I sell my own goods myself. If the dock's off limits, I'll launch from the Rocky Shoals. What are you going to do about it?
Chao Sheng, watch your mouth. Purchasing Officer Ma represents the County Fisheries Company. You're just a discharged soldier. You don't understand policy. Don't run your mouth.
Whose policy? Where's the paperwork?
Show me the official stamped document.
Brother He, think it over. I'll be back tomorrow.
Don't bother coming. I've thought it through and my answer's the same.
This manga has serious connections. He has got the dock rights in his hands. From now on, going out to sea depends on his mood.
He can control the dock, but he can't control the sea. My boat can still launch from the Rocky Shoals.
But what about the other fishermen? They're stuck at the dock, too scared to move. If Ma really squeezes the prices down, the whole village takes a hit.
We can't fix everyone else's problems overnight. First get your own path clear, then worry about the rest.
Bro, that Ma guy wrote down your name. He is not gonna let this go.
If he wants trouble, let him come. I'd like to see how much power a purchasing officer from the County Fisheries Company really has. Dock management fee. 5 yuan per boat per day. Must be Modifus people.
$5, you're robbing us! I go out one trip, and the fish I catch only sells for 10 something. You're charging me $5. How are we supposed to make a living?
It is the rules from up top. If you can't afford it, don't go out to sea. Stay home.
That is bullshit. This dock belongs to the production team. Who the hell do you think you are?
Go talk to your village chief.
No point complaining to us. Fine, I'll pay. You're gonna get what is coming to you.
Brother Tashong, those guys have blocked off the dock. We don't want to pay that $5 for nothing. Can we get off the boat here with you?
This stretch of rocks isn't a dock. There is no walkway, no mooring posts. How are you going to dock your boat?
Brother Chashang, we don't have a boat. We used to hitch rides on other people's boats to help cast nets, just to catch a few fish to get by.
Then why are you coming down here with me?
We want to go beach combing on these rocks. When the tide goes out, we flip over rocks, pick up some sea snails, dig for razor clams. We won't use the dock, and we won't go through Modifus buying station either. We'll carry it to town and sell it ourselves.
The rocks aren't under anyone's control.
If you want to beachcomb, go ahead. But stay away from the rock where I tie my boat.
Got it. We won't get in your way at all.
This trip, we're not heading southeast. We'll take a big detour. Enter the open sea from another direction. Not a huge catch, but at town prices, it is worth about $100.
Brother Chaosheng, your boat's full of some fat fish. Brother Chaosheng, you leaving from here again tomorrow?
Why?
We wanted to ask you something. At the north end of the rocks, in those tide pools that show up when the water goes out, were there ever sea cucumbers there? My dad said back in the day, there were so many sea cucumbers there you'd step on them. Then people fished them all out.
The water in those pools is cold. Sea cucumbers don't grow big there. But if you go west about 300 meters, there's a crescent-shaped tidal pool. When the tide goes way out, it gets exposed. There might be stuff in there.
Really? Brother Chaosheng, how do you know that?
I know a lot of things. Stop asking so many questions. Go do what you gotta do.
This Chaosheng is 10 times sharper than his old man. Easy. Which stretch of sea has fish? Which rock's got something under it? He seems to know it all. Who cares how he knows? Tomorrow, let's check out that tide pool he mentioned. If there really are sea, we'll be set.
Brother Ma, that Chaosheng doesn't even use the pier. He goes into water from the rocky flats at the east end of the village. I can't exactly fence off the whole coastline. Him alone skipping the pier is no big deal. What I'm worried about is the ripple effect. Today he goes in from the rocky flats. Tomorrow, 3 guys follow him. The day after 10.
So what do we do?
How much did we collect in pier fees today? 9 boats paid up and went out. Collected $45. 45 in fees, plus the margin on the lowball buying. Net profit is under 30 a day. Doesn't even cover wages for the 2 of us. Maybe we should lower it. $3 a day. No rush. The fees are chump change. The monopoly on buying their catch is where the real money is. This Chaosheng, the monk can run, but the temple stays put. He's got to sell his fish somewhere. If he won't come through me, I can't block him. Once I get the connections at a county level locked in, every fish dealer in Qinglan town will answer to me. Then he can take his fish to the ends of the earth. Nobody'll dare buy it.
Bro, the doctor at the county hospital said Mom's got chronic bronchitis, plus something wrong with her lungs. Penicillin alone isn't enough. She needs to take cough medicine and anti-inflammatories with it. I bought 3 kinds of meds, cost $62. The doctor also said once it warms up in spring, bring Mom in for a follow-up.
All right, take the meds on schedule. Don't skip any.
Where are we headed today?
Somewhere farther out.
Hold on tight. Bro, we're already 5 miles out. We've never been this far before.
Not yet. Let's go a bit further.
The range is past what I can read. Fish everywhere. Red snappers giving the strongest signal. Plenty over 2 pounds. Down near the bottom of the trench, there's a few big ones.
Drop anchor! Bro, how deep is it here?
Around 130 feet.
Can we even catch fish at this depth?
Switch to the heaviest sinkers. 6 hooks per line is enough. Space them 2 arm lengths apart. Use live shrimp for bait. This depth sits right at the edge of the trench, where the school feeds, right at this level. Wait.
Got a bite? Reel it in or not?
Yeah, let it take it a couple more times.
Reel it!
Just over 3 pounds. Nice and fat.
Bro, got 2 on 1 line.
The starboard line's moving too.
You pull that one. Bro,
Brash bait, drop it again.
You're learning the tricks.
what kind of fish is this? I've never seen one.
Spanish mackerel. Over 6 pounds. That is top dollar in the fresh market. Goes for $3 a pound or more.
6 pounds, that is $18. One fish covers 3.5 days of dock fees. Bro, 47 red snapper, 19 black snapper, 3 Spanish mackerel, and 4 mixed fish I can't name. 73 total. Gotta be over 300 pounds.
Around 320.
Red snapper at $2.50 a pound. Black snapper at $3. Mackerel at $3.50.
Mixed fish at $1.50. You do the math on what that is worth.
400. No way. Over 420.
430. Dispatch can't go through town. Fat son can't handle that much. Take it to the county seat first thing tomorrow and find old Ma. He said last time he's got reception duties in the first month and needs to stock up. Perfect timing.
It is 30 miles round trip to the county seat. Will the fish last that long?
They're in the live well and it is cold out. They'll still be kicking when we get there.
Take this one back. Make some soup for Mom. Bruh. Off course.
I know. The underwater channel keeps curving northeast. This channel is a passage for the current. That fishing ground at Dragon Ridge Bay yields big every year. The secret is this channel. But Chen Taiju and his crew only know to cast nets at the channel's mouth. They have no idea the source is 6 nautical miles out.
Bro, this channel runs northeast to Dragon Ridge Bay. What happens if Chen Taiju finds out?
He'll find out sooner or later. But until then, this channel is mine.
What are you doing? It is still dark out.
Delivering the fish. To the county seat. Hitch up the cart. You stay home and watch Mom. Give her meds on time. I'll go by myself.
30 miles round trip. You're pulling the cart alone.
Long legs, walk fast.
Hey, brother He, you came yourself. Where's your little brother?
Something came up at home. Take a look at the goods, Ma.
Damn. This batch is as fresh as if it just came out of the sea. Brother He, I've been dealing in this county for over a decade. First time I've seen quality this good.
Ma, price stays what we agreed last time.
Come on in. Come on in, let's settle up.
Red snapper, 172 pounds. Black sea bream, 93 pounds. Marlin, 21 pounds. Mixed fish, 34 pounds. Total 320 pounds. Red snapper, $2.5. That is $430. Black sea bream, $3. Archigio. That is $73.5. Mixed fish, $1.5. That is $51. Grand total, $833.5.
Ma, listen.
Last time didn't we price the black sea bream at $2.5? Why the hike?
It is the New Year season. Lots of banquets. Seafood supply can't keep up. Last week, the provincial seafood company sent over a truck of frozen fish. That quality was frozen solid as a rock. The gills were already flat. Took one bite and put the chopsticks down. I'm being straight with you. This batch of live fish you got any other time, it wouldn't be worth this much.
But during the new year, the county has official receptions lined up. Fresh catch is in short supply. I can actually sell it at a good price.
Ma.
You just mentioned the county has official receptions.
Don't go spreading that around. Next week, the provinces send a delegation down to inspect coastal fishery development. The county has designated my restaurant for the reception. The menu's already set. 2 signature dishes on it. One is lobster sashimi. The other is steamed wild yellow kruger. Lobster and yellow kruger, those 2 items. I've been running around the county for 3 days and can't find anything decent.
The seafood company keeps making excuses saying they can't catch any. Frozen stuff just won't put it on the table. I'm stressing out over this.
How big do the lobsters need to be?
Over a pound each. Live ones. Bright color. Good presentation. Presentable enough for the table.
And the yellow kruger?
3 pounds and up. Wild caught. No farm raised. The officials have picky palates. They'll know the difference in one bite.
How many do you need?
3 lobsters, 3 large yellow croakers.
Just enough to fill the table.
Price is no problem.
Name your price.
Deal. I'll have them delivered to you before next Wednesday.
Really? You can get them.
What about the price?
We'll talk when they're delivered.
Come on, let's go. Don't leave at noon. I'll have the kitchen whip up a couple of proper dishes for you. Have a few drinks. Can't.
I need to hit the road.
Little brother He, this shipment better not go sideways. The county magistrate is personally overseeing this reception. If you screw this up for me, I'll lose my head over it.
Don't worry. Which village are you from?
Haikwei Island.
Haikwei Island?
Came to deliver fish.
Yeah.
Xiaoliu, go in and ask around.
Section Chief Liu, Manager Ma said. That guy is a veteran. A fisherman from Haikui Island. Delivered over 300 pounds of fresh fish a day. Quality is way better than what our aquatic products company supplies.
Over 300 pounds. Just one fisherman.
Manager Ma said that batch of fish was as fresh as if it just came out of the water. The gills were all bright red. Compared to that truckload of frozen goods our company brought in last week, it is more than 10 times better.
Haikui Island. A veteran. I remember Ma Defa recently set up a purchasing point on Haikui Island, right? Have him come by later. I've got questions for him.
Section Chief Liu, anything else you need?
Over 300 pounds of fresh fish. Quality better than the aquatic products companies. Where the hell is this kid getting his goods?
Chawan, the county hospital last time said how much for your mom's surgery.
The doctor said at least 800. That is not counting the hospital stay and post-op meds. Altogether, probably over 1,000.
Almost there.
2 more trips out to sea and I'll have it all. Bro, my feet don't hurt.
I'm fine. It won't kill me.
What time is low tide tonight?
Around 9 to 11. Hey bro, you're not resting tonight. You've been going all day.
Can't rest. Still short on the money for your mom's surgery. Out to sea during the day. Hunting the flads at night. Can't afford to slack on either end. Nobody usually comes to this tidal zone. The terrain's so rough, it is like a maze. The old folks in the village say the west tidal flats are cursed. A night forager broke his leg out there once. After that, nobody dared come. Under the reef crevices on the west flats, it is packed with sea cucumber signals. The density of spiky sea cucumbers is 4 to 5 times higher than the rocky beach on the east side. Easy.
Bro, 46 sea cucumbers, 23 sea urchins, and a basket of wild oysters. That is a hell of a haul.
Dry the sea cucumbers for me today. Slice them open and clean them. Lay them out on the bamboo tray to sun dry. Flip them twice when the sea breeze picks up. How much dried product will we get? 6 pounds of fresh yields, 1 pound dried. 46 of them are at least 12 or 13 pounds fresh. 2+ pounds dried, no problem.
2 pounds of dried sea cucumber, $60 a pound. That is 120.
Add the sea urchins and oysters. This one night haul, worth at least 150.
Bro, how'd you find the west tidal flats? Everyone in the village says it is cursed and won't go near it.
There is no curse. It is just rough terrain. Easy to slip and fall if you don't watch your step. A couple of falls and it becomes a ghost story.
It is rubber boot soles. Filtered machine-rolled cigarettes. Hardly anyone in the village can afford those. Whoever left them was here not long ago. The tobacco smell hasn't even faded yet. Someone was squatting here. For a good while. Smoked more than 1 cigarette. This spot has a clear view of me. It is the only path in and out of the tidal flats. Whoever it was wasn't just passing through. Were you squatting here on purpose to spy on me while I was out foraging? Red Plum cigarettes. At the town supply store, 1 pack costs 36 cents. Not many regular fishermen on the island can afford to smoke those. Someone who can smoke these. And was squatting there staring at me. Not like the regular fishermen on the island. Tonight I'm heading to the west side tidal flats again. You stay home and don't come out.
Bro, I'm still going. Didn't you already haul in a bunch yesterday?
Today I'm not going out to forage.
Got it, bro. I'll stay home and watch over mom. No! I'm not a thief.
What is your name?
Monkey!
Who sent you? Talk.
Ma.
What did he send you here to do?
Just to keep an eye on you. Brother Ma said, to scope you out. See where you go foraging at night. How much you haul in one trip. What route you take. What you come back with. Write it all down and report back to him.
How much have you noted down so far?
Just watched you go in from here. And when you came out, your basket was full. What exactly did you get? I was too far away to see clearly.
Anyone else with you?
No, just me. Brother Ma said sending 2 people would be too conspicuous. Told me to keep watch alone.
Where do you stay?
At the village chief's place. The east wing of Hidabio's compound.
Cough! Cough! Cough!
Take your shoes off.
What for?
I said take them off, so take them off.
My shoes! Those are the only pair I've got!
Take a message back to Madefa. The sea around Hakyao Island belongs to the heavens. It is not his Madefa's. If he sends anyone else, next time it won't be shoes I throw into the sea.
Bro, got him.
One of Madefa's men.
How'd you handle it?
Threw his shoes into the sea. Let him walk back barefoot and deliver the message.
That Ma guy's gonna be furious.
Whether he is mad or not doesn't matter. He needs to take a good look at himself and know his place. Xiaoan, how much have you scraped together for Mom's surgery?
A little over 800 in the tin box. Once today's batch of sea cucumbers dries and sells, we should be able to hit just over 1,000.
Day after tomorrow, take Mom to the county hospital.
Is 800 enough? Last time the doctor said it might be 1,000.
Bring 800 first. If it is not enough, I'll figure something out. We can't leave the house with nothing.
Big brother, Mom gets cold easily. I filled 2 hot water bottles from the stove and tucked them under the quilt.
Stay home and wait. Mom will be back in a few days.
Big brother, I want to go too.
Someone's got to stay and watch the house. You're a big girl now. Keep an eye on things.
What medicine was she on back in town?
Penicillin tablets and cough medicine, plus anti-inflammatories. She's been on them for almost a month.
There is an old lesion on her lung. The meds can keep it in check, but they can't clear it out completely. She needs a minor surgery.
Cut out that dead tissue.
Otherwise, it'll keep flaring up, never fully heal.
Surgery fee.
Plus anesthesia. Plus the hospital stay for observation. Comes to 760 total. Pay a 500 deposit first. Settle the difference when she is discharged.
When can it be done?
There is an opening the morning after tomorrow. Scheduled for 9 a.m.
All right.
This is a hospital.
Yeah. County hospital. Great facilities.
How much does it cost to stay here a day?
Mom, don't worry about the money. Just rest up and take care of yourself.
The money we've got at home.
Mom, it is enough. Eat something first. You haven't had anything all morning.
I've lived over 40 years, and this is my first time in a hospital. The year your father passed, I started coughing. Been coughing for 6 or 7 years now. Never wanted to get it checked. Thought it'd just pass on its own. Never thought I'd drag you all down like this.
Nah, you're not dragging us down. It is just that times were hard before. Better days are ahead. You just rest easy. Don't worry about anything.
The surgery isn't major, but your mother's body is too weak. She'll need at least 5 days of observation. The surgery went well. The lesion was fully removed. She can go back to ward 2 days of observation to see how she recovers.
Thank you, doctor.
Don't thank me. You came in time. If you waited another 6 months, that lesion would have grown deeper, and it wouldn't be something a minor surgery could fix.
This quilt.
Just bought it. The hospital sheets are too thin. Your body's weak. You can't stay warm with those.
In all my life, I've never slept under a new cotton quilt.
Nah. From now on, you can have as many as you want.
You're just like your father, never good with words. But what you do warms me more than anything you could say.
Chawan, you stay here with Ma. I'm gonna step out and wash my face.
Comrade, are you a fisherman from Sparrow Island?
Who are you?
My name is Suhai Tang. I'm a technician from the County Fisheries Research Institute. Comrade don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause you any trouble.
How do you know my last name, is he?
Manager at the state-run restaurant told me. He said there is a veteran on Sparrow Island who brings fresh fish to the county every few days. A full variety, top quality. I'd like to ask you about that.
Ask me about what?
Your fishing grounds, the distribution of fish species you catch, and how you manage to find those high-quality schools of fish.
You want to know where my fishing grounds are?
Not to take them from you. I'm working on a coastal fishery resource survey project. I need field data. The Institute's old boats can't get us far enough. Manager Emma said you know the inshore waters really well. I'd like to ask for your help.
Help costs money.
Our institute doesn't have the budget for that, but I can offer you something else.
Like what?
It is a long story. Got a minute to talk?
5 minutes.
This is a chart of the coastal waters off Jingling County based on the data I have. Look at this area. The water depth here is between 30 and 50 meters. The seafloor terrain is complex. I suspect there is a feeding zone formed by converging currents, but the Institute's boats have a shallow draft. They can't reach that far. I've never been able to get field data.
The spot she marked, compared to where I found the underwater trench, is off by less than a nautical mile.
Your theory, it holds up.
Based on current models and coastal geological formations, there should be a deep water channel running east-west on the seafloor in that area. But the exact location and scale, I can't confirm yet.
What do you actually want from me?
I want to go out on your boat once, collect water and sediment samples from that area. You navigate, I sample. We stay out of each other's way.
A woman on board isn't convenient.
I don't get seasick, and I'm not afraid of getting dirty. Back in school, I went on 3 inshore surveys with my advisor. I know the rules on a boat.
You said earlier you could offer me something else. What is it?
An application form for an individual fishing license.
What does that mean?
The higher-ups are pushing individual operations now. Fisheries are part of the pilot program. The county has 3 slots this year for individual fishing licenses. With that license, you're a legal independent fisherman. You can fish at sea without restrictions and sell your catch through any channel you want.
3 slots. Why would I get one?
2 are already taken, both by the big operators over at Longji Bay. The last slot has no applicants. Because there are requirements, you need a recommendation letter from an official institution. If you're willing to cooperate with my investigation, I can issue you a recommendation letter in the name of the research institute. This license will be yours.
Just one trip out to sea.
It is mainly the first time. After that, I might need 1 or 2 follow-up visits for sampling. But none of that will interfere with your normal fishing. I'll collect my own samples. Won't get in your way. So you're in.
Let me think about it.
When can I get your answer?
Where is your research institute?
It is in the backyard of the Fisheries Bureau, east of the county town. A gray 2-story building. There is a metal sign by the door that says Fisheries Research Institute. Just ask for Suhai Tang.
Bruh, that woman with glasses you were talking to in the hallway. Who is she?
She is from the County Fisheries Research Institute.
What does she want with you?
She can get me an individual fishing license.
What is that? Is it even useful? Bro, is it useful or not?
With this thing, Madafa's buying station is basically done for.
Is Su Haitong here?
You're looking for Xiaosu? Go up to the second floor, second door on the left.
Comrade you're here.
Made up your mind? Let's talk.
All right.
What data do you need? Spell it out.
Fish species distribution within 5 to 10 nautical miles offshore. Dominant species at different depths. How ocean currents affect fish migration patterns. And the seabed sediment types. How much of that can you provide?
All that stuff you're asking for, I've got it in my head, but I can't write papers.
You don't need to write. You just mark it on this chart. Plot the ocean current directions you know, and the approximate locations of fish distribution. I'll organize it.
That is about it. Some details I'll need to confirm after I've been out there.
This underwater trench you marked. It runs from northwest to southeast.
Yeah.
What about the width?
3 to 4 meters. Could be wider in spots. The depth is 10 to 15 meters lower than the seabed on either side.
Comrade you studied marine surveying in the army.
No, I didn't. Just ran enough trips out there. Figured it out on my own.
Xiaosu, I poured you both some water. Who is this guest of yours? Don't recognize his face.
Director Wu. This is the one I told you about. That fisherman from Hakiao Island. He Cha Sheng.
So it is you. Xiaosu said you know the inshore waters like the back of your hand. I thought she was just bragging.
Director Wu, take a look for yourself.
The bearing of this submerged channel, it matches the data from our survey back in '58. But back then we only probed the mouth of it. Never got to the deep end. The way he has drawn its course. Young man, where did you get all this data?
From running my boat. From dropping anchor and testing the depth.
You did this alone?
Half a month out there.
Xiaosu, pull out that base map from the '58 survey. The channel's course basically matches, but the depth data he has marked is double what we estimated back then. If these numbers are accurate, this channel's capacity for delivering nutrients is far greater than we ever figured.
Young man.
This thing you've got here is worth more than what all 6 people in our office gathered in 6 months of field work. Name it. What you want. An individual fishing permit. That is all? Fine. I'll write the recommendation letter. Leave me a copy of your ID and your discharge papers. The permit will be ready within a week. I'll personally take it to the Fisheries Bureau for the stamp. One more condition. Starting now, every month you give our office 1 set of observation records on inshore fish species. No need to write a report. You can just tell us verbally. I'll have Xiaosu take notes. That shouldn't be hard, right? Then it is settled. Oh, one more thing. The exact coordinates of that submerged channel, don't share them with anyone else for now.
Comrade about the license. Director Wu keeps his word. Don't worry.
About the sea sampling trip. I'll arrange it after my mom gets out of the hospital.
Okay. No rush. Go whenever it works for you.
Section Chief, you going in? This he guy. How'd he get in with Old Man Wu? Recovering nicely. A couple more days of observation and he can be discharged.
Thanks.
Hey.
Cha-Sheng, brother! Finally, you're here! Someone came by these past couple days specifically asking about your red snapper. Said they tried it once at a restaurant. Couldn't stop thinking about it after.
How much?
Red snapper. It's up to 3 yuan now.
No one else offers that price.
Only your catch can hold that value.
You're, Cha-Sheng from Sparrow Island?
Who are you?
Boss Ma sent us to deliver a message. Says you've been way out of line lately.
All you gotta do is nod. From now on, everything goes through his channel. He won't shortchange you. Everyone's happy.
And if I don't nod?
Then Boss Ma says he has gotta teach you a lesson.
Three of you. Think it through.
Hey! Please, boss, have mercy. I didn't come here willingly. Boss Ma gave me $10 to come along and look tough. I'm just here to fill out the numbers.
What is your name?
Shao.
Where are you from?
From the county town. Just trying to make a living under Boss Ma.
Go back and tell Ma Defa. If he wants to keep operating in Greenscale Town, he better stay away from Sparrow Island.
Next time you come, I won't throw punches.
I'll go straight to the police station. Fighting costs me money. Reporting him pays me.
Three guys, 2 clubs, and a machete. Made's got some nerve pulling this kind of stunt. I'm not underestimating this MA guy. He just has no idea what he is up against. 5 years as a scout. It is right there in black and white on my discharge papers. He didn't even bother to check that before sending guys to block my way. Stupid enough to make things easy for me.
Big brother, what happened to your hand?
Just scraped it while splitting firewood.
It is nothing.
Let me put some ointment on it.
No need. Let's eat. Little fish, I'm heading out tomorrow. You stay home and keep the gate locked. Don't open it for anyone.
Where are you going?
Got some business to take care of. I'll be back by afternoon.
Officer, I'm here to report an incident.
What kind of incident?
Yesterday, around 4 p.m., I was heading back to Sparrow Island after selling goods at the seafood market, taking that mountain road south of town. At that narrow stretch, 3 guys blocked my way.
Have a seat. Take your time. So you're saying they had 2 wooden clubs? And a machete?
Yeah.
How did you get away?
Self-defense. I blocked with my carrying pole. In the scuffle, 2 of them fell. The 3rd one knelt down on his own.
Do you know these guys?
No. The one who knelt said his name was Little Joe, from the county seat. He said he was working for some guy named Ma.
Ma.
He specifically said Boss Ma. I don't know his full name.
You're from Sparrow Island?
Yeah.
We have had some outsiders come to town lately, buying up seafood products. We've gotten reports from 2 or 3 villages, saying these guys are forcing sales and charging dock fees. But it has all been hearsay. Nobody's filed an official complaint.
Officer Sun, I'm a legitimately discharged scout. Mustered out, came home, making a living fishing. On the road yesterday, I was stopped at knife point. Just file this case as a record. I won't press charges for the other party's injuries. But keep this statement on file. Scout. Yeah.
The statement's on file. If they come looking for trouble again, you use this to back yourself up.
It is all documented.
Thanks, Comrade Sun. Comrade Sun. One more thing I'll mention in passing. Go ahead. Hidabiao, the village chief of Hakyo Island, set up a rope at the dock with a sign saying dock management fee, 5 UN per boat per day. Is there any policy backing for that? Dock management fee? Who approved it?
Nobody approved it. He made it up himself. And he hired 2 out-of-toners to stand at the dock entrance collecting money.
The dock is collective property of the production team. The village chief has no right to set up a toll gate on his own. You need to report this to the commune. The commune has jurisdiction over this.
Where is the commune?
Go west from the police station for 2 blocks. In the town government compound, the leftmost building. That is the commune office.
Comrade Sun, I'm heading out.
Hold on. Here is the police station's contact info. Call if anything comes up. There is a public phone at the post office in town.
Comrade, I'd like to report a situation.
What situation?
Hidabiao, the village chief of Hakyao Island, has illegally set up a toll point at the collective dock, charging 5 yuan per boat per day, with no policy basis whatsoever.
What is your name? Which village are you from?
Write down the details.
All right.
We've noted the situation. We'll arrange for someone to investigate later.
When will you go down there?
Yesterday on Jenin Road in town, I was stopped at knife point by 3 men. I already filed a report at the police station.
These 3 men.
They're the ones collecting fees at the Hakyao Island dock.
They work for that out-of-towner.
If you don't go down to investigate, next time someone dies, I won't go to the commune.
I'll go straight to the county.
Within this week, we'll send people to Sparrow Island to look into the situation on the ground.
All right. I'll be waiting.
The permit is being processed at the Research Institute. The report is filed at the police station. The complaint is registered at the commune. 3 lines, 3 doors. All shut tight. Madifa wants to solve things with his fists, but he insists on using the system to weld that door shut.
Brother, there's someone waiting for you at the dock. Says his first name is Sun. Wears glasses. Been looking for you all morning.
Which Sun?
He says he is the head of the fishery station. Sun something? Sun Jianggu. Right. He said his name was Sun Jianggu.
The fishery station chief came all the way to the island himself. This is no small matter. Where is he?
Sitting under the big banyan tree at the dock. I gave him a bowl of water. He said no rush. He'll wait until you're back.
He Cha Sheng?
Yeah.
I'm Sun Jiangwu, head of the fishery station in Qinglan Township. I'm here to ask you about a few things.
About what?
The dock fees in your village, forwarded from the commune. They asked me to come down and get a feel for the situation first.
What do you want to know?
Who decided on the dock fees? How long have they been collected? Who does the money go to? Is there any receipt or documentation? Tell me about all of that.
All right, I've got a clear picture now. That Madifa you mentioned, I looked into him. He does have a title at the County Aquatic Products Company, listed as a purchasing agent. But the company says he is hired on a temporary basis, not on the official payroll.
He is using the company's name to run a monopoly on purchasing and blocking the dock to collect fees. What kind of offense is that?
At the lightest, it is personal conduct using a public name to intimidate people. At the heaviest, that is outright coercion, disrupting market order. 5 yuan per boat per day. How long has this been up?
5 or 6 days. The village chief knows. He doesn't just know. Those 2 guys collecting money, they're staying in the east wing of his house.
Go get your village chief and round up a few fishermen who paid. I'll wait here.
Uncle Dabio, Station Chief Sun from the Fishery Administration is at the dock asking about the situation. Go on over.
Coming. What is the rush?
Hidabia, right? I'm Sun Jiangwo from the Fishery Administration. Your village set up a checkpoint at the dock to collect fees. Who decided this?
Station Chief Sun, this isn't a fee.
It is voluntary contributions from the villagers to maintain the dock facilities. A few of the dock's wooden pilings are rotten and need replacing. The planks on the walkway are loose too.
Fixing all that costs money.
It is voluntary.
Old man, that 5 yuan you paid, was that voluntary?
Voluntary, my ass! 2 guys are blocking the dock entrance, no pay, no going out to sea. I've been fishing for 40 years. There is no reason I shouldn't be able to go out.
You old fool! Didn't you hand over the money yourself back then? Who forced you?
Chief He, are you even speaking like a human being? No pay, no leaving the dock. If that is not forcing, what is?
My wife and I depend on that broken boat to put food on the table.
5 yuan buys us 3 days worth of rice.
And you call that voluntary?
The dock is collective property of the production team. No individual has the right to set up an unauthorized checkpoint and charge fees. As of today, all fee collection stops immediately. The ropes and cloth banners come down right now.
Station Chief Sun,
Can we discuss this a bit more? The dock really does need repairs. If it needs repairs, file a report. Get approval from the commune. Go through proper channels for funding. Charging fees on your own has no policy basis whatsoever. If you disagree with my decision, you can appeal to the commune.
I'll take this one and keep it on file.
Comrade He. That individual license of yours, Old Wu at the Research Institute, is processing it for you. I'll also coordinate with the Fisheries Department on the paperwork. Come by the station in a couple days. Fill out the registration form.
All right. Thanks, Station Chief Sun.
Chao Sheng, you really stuck it to them for us. But you need to watch out for He Dabiao. He holds grudges deep. You don't know.
Your Uncle Dabiao, on the surface, he looks like a pushover, but behind the scenes, he is sneaky. When your dad was alive, he was always throwing obstacles in his way. After your dad passed, he treated your family like a doormat for 6 or 7 years. Now that you've made a name for yourself, he is not going to let that slide.
Don't worry, Uncle Joe. He can't turn things around.
So, what is going on at the dock?
No more collecting fees from now on.
Really?
Drow. PC from next door came by this afternoon and mentioned something. She said Uncle Dabia's gonna lease out that tidal flat east of the village to outsiders for aquaculture. Is that true?
What did she say exactly?
She said around noon today. Uncle Dabia with the village committee was talking for a long time. With that outsider in the leather jacket? Something about contracting the tidal flat for sea cucumber farming. The contract fee is 200 yuan a year, going to the village collective.
That tidal flat connects to Chensa Bay. It is the route I have to take to get into Hidden Channel. Once the flat is leased out, my path to the sea gets cut off. And he can use the farming as an excuse to keep people stationed in those waters year-round. From then on, the entire route in and out of the east side of Hakyao Island would be right under that Ma guy's nose.
Well, why aren't you saying anything?
Chao Sheng, did you hear?
Hear what?
Uncle Dabiao early this morning posted a notice at the village committee entrance saying the tidal flat east of the village is open for bidding. They're going to do sea cucumber farming. The contract period is 5 years, $200 a year. Anyone interested should sign up at the village committee office.
The notice says it is open bidding, but really it is tailor-made for MADFA. Who in this whole village has the capital to do aquaculture?
If that mudflat gets taken by an outsider, we won't even have a place to go clam digging anymore.
I know.
Chao Sheng, you heard about it too.
Uncle Joe, the village east contracting thing, what do you think?
What difference does what I think make? If Dabiao says it is going to contract out, what can I do to stop it?
He can't push it through. Uncle Joe, contracting out collective assets requires a village assembly vote. That is what the policy says. Dabiao doesn't get the final say alone.
You were in the military, but village matters aren't solved just by quoting policy.
Dabiao's been village chief for almost 10 years now. When he makes a call, who in this village dares to say no?
Yesterday at the dock, didn't you say it yourself?
That was because the fishery inspection guys were backing me up. Any other time, I wouldn't have the guts.
Uncle Joe, I've got an idea. Tell me what you think.
Go ahead.
Instead of contracting it to Ma Defa, why don't the villagers run it ourselves? I'll provide the know-how in the startup capital, whether it is sea cucumbers or razor plants. The harvest gets split by household. Every family gets a cut.
You're putting up money. How much?
$500 to start. First, we build the pond walls, put in the seedlings. Once the first harvest sells, we reinvest the profits.
$500?